We're going to get 10 of these. There are heavier Pilates rings that are out there. They're hard to find though, but they are out there. So she's doing 10 to 15 of these. Lift those hips up just a little bit higher. Where are you feeling this, Colleen?
Right in the inner thigh.
Beautiful, beautiful. So that is the two-legged bridge with a Pilates ring. Okay, as you can see, we got a kettlebell on the floor so we don't damage. We have it actually on a yoga mat so we don't damage the aerobics floor so the people at Gold's Gym don't get mad at me. But anyway, this is the up-and-coming thing. Even though it's been around for centuries, the kettlebell, it's made a comeback to the gym. What Colleen's going to do now is she's going to lift it up. We're going to grab that kettlebell, and I'm coming in the camera. And we're going to do a one-legged deadlift with a kettlebell. So she's going to do it on the right side. You do it on the right, then the left. But we're going to just do the right on this. Just come down. She's got her left leg off the ground and come back up. Let's see if you can do a little less bend in that knee. Just have just a 5-degree angle bend. Good. Come down as low as you can. Good. She's doing a perfect job. What a lot of times people do is if they come down, this hip kind of comes with it like this, and it twists. And that demonstrates poor core stability. As she saw, she's got great core stability. Let's do it the right way again. How does that feel, Colleen?
Oh, it's working.
Where do you feel it?
Right in the hamstring area.
Good. So she's working the posterior, and you feel it in the glutes at all?
Yes.
Good. So she's working grip, too. We tend to forget about grip in the gym, and the heavier the kettlebell, obviously, the harder it is. This is another real single joint motion, if you think about it, because we're only pivoting at the hip if the knee stays stable. So then we do the other side on that. Okay, the last exercise for the circuit 2 is basically a ball leg curl. Colleen is laying on her back. She's got her feet up on the ball, and her calves and her lower calves and her feet are on the ball. What we're going to do, this is a multiple joint motion. We're pivoting at the hip and as well as the knee. A lot of times people work the hamstrings on a leg curl machine, and the main function of the hamstring is really to extend the hip, and the flexion of the knee is a secondary function of the hamstring. So she's working her hamstrings and her glutes and her low back on this exercise. Okay, so what we're going to do, she's in the neutral position. She's going to lift up, bring her hands out a little bit just for more stability in the beginning, and just lift the hips while you keep that neutral spine as high as you can. And now she's going to bend her knees, bringing that right in as far as she can go, and she keeps her hips stable, perfect positioning. Let her legs fairly straight, perfect. Come again. We're doing 10 to 15 of these. When 10 to 15 become easy, then you do it what? You do it with one leg, which is very tough. Okay, but that's and the last exercise, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, when she was doing the multi-joint lunge, side lunges, you'd add more weight on that too if that was too easy. But this is the multiple joint ball leg curl. Where do you feel that?
Right in the hammies.
Yep, perfect. And she's keeping her hips up, and that is the last exercise. Again, to make it harder, you do it with one leg at a time. If you want to make this a little harder on your balance, you put your hands closer, and now it's harder for her to steer that ball. More core stability involved on that. Okay, that's the advanced program. She did a great job. Let's get a little bit of a knuckle sandwich here. Beautiful job. How do you feel?
I feel good. It definitely worked. Definitely feel the butt burn right now.
Excellent, excellent. And I want to thank Colleen for her time today. Again, if anyone wants to contact Colleen or myself, we'll have the slide at the end for contact information. I thank you for watching our show.
since then, and correct me if I'm wrong,